Hey, you guys, what's going on? It's Martina's World, and if you guys don't know, I'm a prison wife, but I'm also many other things, including your guys' friend, and I'm here to help you guys with as much as I can. So I have to say, I've been doing a lot of research. I've been doing the keto diet now for about 2 years. I've lost a lot of weight, I've gained a lot of weight, lost a lot more weight, gained some more weight. And so I've kind of learning different techniques on this and things that will help me kind of make it a lifestyle change. So, with that being said, with the different techniques that I'm trying and I'm thinking it works for me, I wanted to share it with you guys because I've lost 10 pounds. So I thought what I would do today is I would go over a lot of questions. I've noticed that there's a lot of people who have questions about keto, low carb, lazy keto, dirty keto, and the answers that they're getting, I'll be honest with you, are really just not straightforward, and I think they're confusing people. So I had a girl reach out to me recently, and she asked me about keto and asked me about all different things about keto, and I answered her questions, and she said to me, I just got more information from you than I have gotten from any of these websites, any of these posts. So I thought, why not, you know? So what I'm going to do today is kind of share with you things that I'm doing for myself, but I'm also going to answer a few of these questions that I've been noticing that people have been writing on this keto website that I have been following. So one thing that I want to stress, and I want to stress this more than I can stress anything, I don't want you to get obsessed with the scale. If you're going to do a low carb keto diet, the scale is not going to be your friend. It's just absolutely not going to be your friend, you guys. And you're going to get discouraged. You're going to give up. You're probably going to even have weight gain at different times of the month for men and women. And it is okay, and it's supposed to happen. But what happens is people just give up. They just say forget it. They don't see the scale moving. But I have to tell you guys, this diet is not about how much you weigh. It's about your measurements. And that's what it's important to me. If I'm going down in size, that scale can say whatever it wants, as long as it's going down in the size-wise. So I really highly suggest measurements, you guys. That is one of the biggest things that you will see improvement on, okay, is measurements. I lost the 10 pounds and I lost half an inch on my stomach. I was like, whoa. Now, the 10 pounds took me the month to lose, but again, I struggled in between the month. So if I hadn't had that little hiccup, maybe I may have lost more. But 10 pounds in a month is awesome, to be honest with you. And I lost half an inch off my stomach. So I couldn't ask for anything better, right? Well, I just want to let you guys know that scale is really going to just be the devil. And so either put it away so you don't look at it and step on it every morning, or take what I do. I'll be honest with you. I use my measuring tape, and every morning I just measure and measure and measure, and every time I see it move, yeah. Because that's true improvement right there, you guys, is the measurement of our belly. So that's the first thing I want to stress. The second thing that I want to stress to you guys that I wish I had done from the very beginning of this whole process, and I never did, and I was stubborn. I thought I could do it. I could totally do my measurements. I can keep it all in my head. I know exactly putting in my hand how much it weighs. I thought doing all of that was success, but it really wasn't. So I started using the Carb Manager app. The reason I started using it, you guys, is because I wanted to see what I was actually eating. And I started inputting everything. Even if I grabbed a piece of cheese out of the fridge, or if I took a bite out of someone's quesadilla. This really happened, true life story. Okay, you guys? So, with that being said, I started seeing what I thought I was actually eating, I was actually eating. And the thing is you are going to have to learn portion control, you guys. And you have to have a place that tells you what a portion control is. And the Carb Manager app does that. Alright, you guys, they don't pay me. I'm not a sponsor for them. I wish I was, because I would let everybody know. The biggest mistake I ever made was not using the Carb Manager app. And even if you're going to go over on your numbers, at least it lets you see what you did. You're not having to not see it. And that's the problem. When we can't see something like a mirror, people don't put mirrors in their house. Why? Because they don't want to have to look at their body, at their face. So when you don't look at it, guess what? You can't see it. You can't acknowledge it. So I highly suggest a Carb Manager app. So, that being said, I've been noticing a lot of people want to do tortillas. And there's a lot of different tortilla options. There's high protein tortillas. I've seen white flour tortillas. I've seen whole wheat tortillas. I've seen great ideas that you can do with the tortillas. How do I feel about the tortillas? Okay, so I actually have some. Should have had this already. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so I have the Carb Balance one. Okay, and it is 4 carbs per tortilla. It is a pretty nice sized tortilla, don't get me wrong. So here's my head. Not bad. 4 carbs. I did get them because I fell in love with a tortilla, cream cheese, and my special ingredient that I'm going to share with you guys. I believe it's going to be on the next video, you guys. I have an ingredient that everybody needs to just put on it. It's changed my life with keto. It really has. So I will be sharing that with you guys. But all right. So if you're gonna have one, okay, I do it. One. And it's my lunch. It goes with my lunch. It's usually the main thing in my lunch, right? But if you're gonna have more than that, I don't know. There's starch in it. There's ingredients that we probably shouldn't be eating. I mean, the ingredients are pretty long, okay? But if you're someone who really wants to eat that tortilla, do it. I've done it. I've eaten a few of them. So they are kind of pricey. They're $5 for this. You get, I believe, 8. You get 8 for $5. So they are kind of pricey. But if you're going to do something like that, like a dinner party, so you want to have some tortillas, good idea. Also, you know, the cheese wrap tortillas are awesome. Those are so much more healthier for you. So I would more suggest that. But again, if you don't have the time, or if it's just too much cheese, and that is the problem. Some of us, that cheese is high in fat, so sometimes we have to watch that. I did see a person take a whole wheat tortilla, the Carb Balance whole wheat, and cut it up, stick it in their air fryer, and turned it into chips. So I do want to try that, because sometimes you guys need crunchy stuff. And I'm going to also do an episode on crunchy food, because that is an issue that we do need, crunchy food. So I have some ideas for crunchy food, so I'm going to do a video for that later this week. So that's my thought on tortillas, okay? Before and after photos, you guys, are really important, especially if you're taking photos throughout your transformation. Sometimes we can't see the difference in us because we've been looking at ourselves every day. And a lot of times our husbands, they can't see the difference either because they've been looking at us every day as well. So photos, take photos of yourself, you guys. Look at yourself. You're beautiful. Look at yourself. Quit hiding behind everything and really look at yourself. Look at your eyes. Look at your nose. Look at your lips. Look at the features, you guys. Look at everything. I don't care if they're wrinkles, you guys. Look at them. The bags, the colors, the discolors, the shapes. You guys, look at it because it's going to keep changing. The more you lose weight, the more it will change. Sometimes I like to actually take the camera and go upside down, because that also gives your face a whole nother shape, you guys. Now I can see the definition of my chin. Okay, so I see, once I get rid of this double chin, I'm going to have a beautiful definition. Okay, I'm probably always going to have little chunky cheeks. I have since I was a child. But you know what? Seriously, you guys, look at yourself. Look at everything. Get naked. Get in the mirror and look. Honestly, look. That's our problem. We've been hiding behind everything. That we haven't truly looked at our body to see the damage, to see the destruction, to see what we've done through all the eating, the emotional eating, maybe a pregnancy, which that's a beautiful thing, by the way. So, there's depression, there's anxiety, there's so much emotional eating people do. And with that being said, we don't look at ourselves and we don't smile and see what different features look like when we do them. So I suggest that's homework for you guys. Definitely look in the mirror, look at yourself, okay? So with that being said, every time you think that maybe you have not succeeded in this diet, I want you to take a selfie. And I want you to look at your first selfie, the first one that you did. And I also want you to take a video of yourself and talk to yourself. Tell yourself, hey, self, I want to change for me. I want to look beautiful. I want to feel beautiful. I want to feel comfortable. I want to be comfortable inside of my body. I want to be able to walk with no pain. You guys, we are our biggest enemy, and we need to learn to love ourselves. Get rid of that devil thought and that devil voice that's telling us to do these things, because it's mental, you guys. It's all mental. And once we can get through that mental stage, there's no stopping us, right? So the protein chips. There's protein chips out there, and I'll be honest, it's just too many carbs for the number of carbs that I'm trying to keep at. Now, if you're trying to stay at a certain percentage and it's either in ketosis or not in ketosis, and any number is fine. I'm at a 30, you guys, right now, and honestly, I've been trying to stay lower than a 30, and that's my thing, is I don't want to go under that right now. So I've been staying at a 30. I also make sure that I drink my drinks, so I do all of that to stay in ketosis. And if you guys want to know more about that, just let me know. But yeah, like, it's up to you. If you're having a cheat day and that's what you want to choose for your cheat day, it's up to you guys. Protein drinks. How do I feel about protein drinks? You know, the best protein drink I found is 310. And they're keto friendly as well. And you can use almond milk. If you guys have not transferred over to almond milk from regular milk, you need to. Okay? There's no question about it right now. When this video is over with, you need to go toss your milk. Get rid of it. Because the milk is full of sugar. It's full of antibiotics. It's full of stuff that you don't need. Now, there's going to be some of you who are like, I drink Horizon, I drink organic. That's great. Okay? But it's full of sugar. Sugar your body does not need to process. Okay? you need to go back to, you need to go to almond milk or coconut. It processes through our body so much better. It tastes so much better to me after I've been drinking it now for some time. You can do so many things with it. If it's about the thickness of it, I know Silk. I actually just got Silk recently, and let me tell you, it was really thick, and I was really impressed with it. You can get the unsweetened almond vanilla milk, okay, and put that in your protein shakes. So if you're going to do 310, or there's lots of them out there. I've heard of people going through the Premier protein. There's a keto one out there. Slim Fast has one. But what I only suggest is whatever one that you guys choose to pick, make sure that you look at the sugars and you look at what they're using for the sugar. Okay, that's really, really important. And if you have a choice to eat fat over protein, I would take in fat. And if you can get things like avocado, nuts, stuff like that high in fat, I would eat that over the protein. More fat, the better. So, I'm looking for a good question. Everything's about the tortillas right now. Have you guys had shuffles? Those are the best things ever. Let's talk about this. Shuffles, those are the best things ever. They, to me, taste just like bread, and I can have a sandwich and be so satisfied. So if you haven't, look it up. Shuffle. It's a little waffle things with egg, cheese. So good, you guys. And you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Use it as a bun. I've used it as a bun, as a sandwich. There's so many, and you can use all different kind of ingredients to add stuff to it so that you can make it more fluffy or flavorable. So I highly, highly, highly suggest a shuffle mini waffle maker. Something else I like to do is go see people's before and after photos. It inspires me. It inspires me to become stronger and to do this. And so I go to other people's websites all the time. Alright, next question. Alcohol. I always notice that the one biggest question that people have once they go keto is, can I drink alcohol? Let me tell you a story. It's a true story. First of all, yes, you can have alcohol. There's certain alcohol that you can have, like vodka. And I'm noticing that other companies are starting to come out with a zero sugar. Smirnoff has something that has zero sugar. It's an original ice. So there's lots of other stuff. But let me tell you a story about alcohol. And first of all, you're losing weight. Alcohol puts weight on, you guys. It's just a simple thing, okay? Make sure you get your water in. We'll talk about water in a minute. So, I have been strict keto. And I love to go to concerts, and every time I go to concerts, I have a drink. So, I've been strict, very strict, and decided to go to this concert. And decided this concert was the concert I was going to drink at. Okay? First of all, you have no carbs in your body. Okay? I mean, carbs that actually absorb stuff. All your carbs go right through you. Okay? Your alcohol gets sucked right up. Okay? By your body. You get drunker faster, and boy did I at the concert within the first song throw up everywhere. I was so embarrassed. Everybody saw me. People were commenting. I was at the very top. So I suggest, if you're going to be strict keto, and if you're really going to have a low carb menu, that you really, really, really keep it at a very minimum for alcohol. Because your body will let go of it, and it won't be pretty. But there is options that you guys can have. I do know that vodka is a really good option, and then put it in any kind of sugar-free thing. There's sugar-free Red Bulls that people do. I like Bangs, so I drink a lot of Bangs. Actually, I don't drink a lot of Bangs. I used to. I once in a while will allow myself to have a Bang. Because, to be honest with you, I don't care if anything is sugar-free. You have to still look at the ingredients. There's toxic ingredients in a lot of stuff. And sugar-free is not what you want for everything. So, you do need to look at some of the ingredients on a lot of the sugar-free stuff. And then if you don't know what those ingredients are, I just suggest Googling. Google is a really perfect idea. So, those are about all the questions that I see for right now. I know there's millions of more questions. I think that if you're starting keto right now, my biggest suggestion is to weigh yourself, measure yourself, do a before photo of everything this way, all the way in the back, and then do a front, and start a journal, you guys. Journaling is really important. I have somebody who I'm helping with this journey, with this whole journey as well, and I've suggested to them to start a journal, and they argued with me at first, and then, actually they didn't argue with me, I'm sorry, they just didn't think that it was going to help them, and in the long run it actually is, and they love it. So I suggest a journal, and even if you don't write it in every day, or if you write a word that you're feeling, ideas, thoughts, you guys are going to go through a lot of emotions, and while you're doing that, you need to have a safe place to put those feelings aside and write them down so that you can take them away and move on to other emotions and other feelings that you're going to have. So I'm actually really excited. I have so many more ideas I want to share with you guys. Tomorrow I think I'm going to do crunchy snacks, because I hear a lot of people ask questions about what they do for crunchiness. And there's a snack of a few crunchy things that I have ideas for, and also my special ingredient that I think I'll share with you guys tomorrow that I like to put on everything, including my snacks. So, and then I think I'm going to share with you guys some menu ideas. I've created a bunch of menu plans, and depending on what your calorie is going to be set at and what your carb is going to be set at, you would then go ahead and input, you can input what I give you into your carb manager and create a menu with it. So, and then I know a lot of people don't like avocado, and they want to know what to do to make certain things creamy. So I have some ideas for that as well. So I'm going to start sharing with you guys a lot more. And if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want answers to certain things that you guys want questions about, let me know. As this weight loss journey for me goes, I also want to share with you my success and what's making, helping me succeed. Again, if you don't watch my other videos, you guys would see that I definitely take a lot of product and drink a lot of water. I love to keep these and refill them and refill them and refill them and keep putting them in the fridge, and then I pour them in my cup so that my bacteria isn't getting in them, so that they stay clean. Pour them in my cup. I keep them in a fridge so that I always have cold water, and I do this so that I can monitor how much water I'm actually drinking a day. So I know at the end of the day, if I have 4 of these, and these are 50 ounces of water, Well, I drank 4 of these. Wow, okay, I drank 200 ounces of water. Now, I know there's some of you that are going like, what? Are you kidding me right now? But there's techniques on how to get your water down, you guys. Honestly, if you're having an issue getting your water down, I really want to suggest these straws. First of all, I use a straw for everything so I can get it down as fast as I can. But these big, wide straws, you guys, man, get that water in. I can drink one of these really fast. I put it in one of these cups, I'm done. So I can drink a good 3 of these, even 4 of these a day, and then I'm getting in my water. You also know that the heavier you are, the more water you kind of need. So, but if you are, make sure you get your electrolytes, you guys. Electrolytes are so important, especially if you're drinking this much water. You're going to be going to the bathroom a lot, and you're going to be depleting different things, minerals in your body. If you're doing that, I suggest a good electrolyte. If you guys want to know about a good electrolyte, hit me up. I know about a very good one that I put in my water, and I can tell you more about that. But also, Himalayan salt, pink salt, if you can't afford any kind of, if you can't afford any electrolyte, Himalayan salt, put a little bit in your water. It gives you a lot of the minerals that you guys are going to be needing because you're peeing so much. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. You guys, I can't go live anymore until I get 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe. I want to go back live, and I love being able to talk to people back and forth. So subscribe. Please like the video, and I'm gonna have a lot more. I have a lot more ideas that I want to share with you guys. So please. All right. Well, this is Martina's World, and again, just like I said at the beginning, I'm a lot of things, but the one thing that I sure am is your friend. And I'm here to help you, support you, and any ideas that I have, I want to go ahead and share with you. So, any questions you guys have, hit down below, comment, let me know, and I'll definitely find the answer for you. I don't care if you have a million questions. More questions, the better. So, love you guys. Have a safe night. Be safe out there.